Hello and welcome to sportsbookreview.com. This is our final over-under show of the season, and we've got our regular guests here. Guys, thank you for being here.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
If you guys are joining for the first time here, we've got Stuart from Talking Tipsters, we've got Jason Mills from Bet Advisor, and we've got the lovely Alex from Boom Betting Agency. They've been with us all season, giving us tips, winning tips, in fact. So good to see what you guys have got for us today. How did we do last week?
Well, there was a very, very clear winner. The person who won got over 5 points worth of difference ahead of the next person. So, Natalie, stand up. Go on, give us. Yeah, Natalie, you won.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. You see, sometimes I do know what I'm talking about.
Absolutely. Point of interest: Natalie actually equalled the highest ever points tally for the over/under show with 8 correct selections.
Really fantastic.
That's awesome. Well, let's see how we can do this week. Hopefully,
I'd like to point out you actually you tied with Jason. He's also had 8 this season. So everybody
Jason.
else has reached 7 or 6, but nobody else has reached 8. So you two have done very well this season.
Sweet. That's how it goes. All right. Well, let's see how we can do this week. We're going to start with all matches played on Sunday. So we're going to start with Arsenal versus West Brom. Alex, we're going to start with you.
Arsenal, West Brom. Arsenal disappointed us with the match with Sunderland, but the Romanian goalkeeper Pantelimon did a great show, and he was MVP of the match. Arsenal, in fact, had a lot of opportunities of scoring, but I think that this time with West Brom it will be different because they cannot arrive second because they are under 4 points from Manchester City. And I think that we'll see an over. Everything will be very relaxed. Maybe they will fight for a draw or something, West Brom, but I think that we'll see an over 2.5 goals.
Okay, so you're going for the over 2.5 goals. Jason Mills.
Yeah, very similar. I'm going to go over as well. I watched that Arsenal-Sunderland match. I mean, Arsenal were attacking all the time, weren't they? Sunderland were set out with a stonewall defence. It wasn't really the fact that Arsenal weren't attacking and trying to score. It's just that they just couldn't break down a side that needed to draw. So I think Arsenal are going to want to go out with a bang here. They're going to want to win at home. So I think they're going to go for goals, and they need to guarantee a third place finish. So I'm seeing goals here. See West Brom scoring as well. So possibly 2-1, 3-1 Arsenal win. So I'm going over. All
right, you're going over. And Stuart, what are you going for?
Well, Arsenal pretty much have third place tied up. I mean, they've got to have they've got to lose and lose quite heavily, and Manchester United have got to win and win quite heavily for them to lose third place. So I'm going for over as well. I think it should be quite an entertaining game. And the videos we did the other day, I actually went for Giroud to score at 1.83, and I think he'll get a goal. I think there'll be a couple of more in the match, so over 2.5 for me as well.
Okay, I'm going against you guys because I'm going to go for the under 2.5 goals. I can see value there in the price 2.3, and the reason I'm going for the under is the fact that West Brom have scored just 13 on the road. Arsenal have a tight defence at home, just 13 conceded. I just don't think we're going to see a goal from West Brom, and that's my problem. And so I can see no more than 2 from Arsenal. So I'm going for a 2-0 Arsenal win on that one. Arsenal are the favourites to win, 1.36. The over is 1.6 and the under is 2.3. And I was discussing this with Alex yesterday on the video previews that we did. Like, a lot of the overs have the shorter odds for the final week. They're expecting obviously a lot of goals, so we'll see.
I think that's because there are very few games that really matter this weekend. A lot of places are locked down, and so teams can play without fear. And if you want to play football, you're not really worried about not conceding goals. You want to go out and score goals, don't you?
Yeah, no, exactly.
Plus, if you look at the statistics, what we're seeing also yesterday in the final matches, actually they are scoring a lot of goals in the final matches of the season. Every season is happening like that if you look at the statistics. And the Stuart should tell us because he's with the statistics.
No, Jason's the stats man.
All right, moving over. Aston Villa versus Burnley. What's your thoughts here, Alex?
Me, obviously, here I'm going for. I have only 2 games of under. This is one of them. I think that Aston Villa, even though they are mathematically safe despite their 6-1 away defeat at Southampton, they can win this one in front of their fans because they're playing with Barley, and I predict 1-0 final score. This is why I'm going for the under 2.5.
Okay, Jason Mills?
Yeah, very close this one. I had a difficult time choosing this one. Stats are very close. It just comes down to the feeling that this is going to be an open match. Burnley are already down. Aston Villa are safe. Nothing really to play for. Aston Villa are going to want to bounce back, as Alex said. I just think there's going to be goals here, and it's going to go over.
Okay, so you're going for the over.
Yeah, and the fact that Aston Villa can, if they can win well here, that'll give them confidence ahead of their, trip to Wembley. So, I can see Villa getting a good win here.
All right, Stuart?
I think the Villa players will be taking it easy, not trying to push too hard because they won't want to get injured just for the FA Cup final. I'm going to go for under 2.5.
Sorry, what did you say there, Stuart? You're going for the what?
I'm going for
I thought.
under 2.5. Let me put it up again. There you go. Under 2.5.
You need to position it better. Have it going on the other side of your face.
It blocks out most of my face, so I'm sure people will be fairly happy with that.
No. All right, I'm going to go for the under 2.5 goals. Pretty much sort of what Alex was saying as well. I'm not expecting Burnley to score, and I don't think that they'll be good. Aston Villa will want to sort of work on their sort of form ahead of their match to Arsenal there at Wembley, so I'm going to go for the under 2.5 goals. This is about the only one where the odds are neck and neck for the over and under. Over is 1.9 and the under is 1.9, and all of the odds I'm quoting is from Bet365. Next we move Chelsea versus Sunderland. Obviously Chelsea are coming off that crazy loss, that 3-0 West Brom loss here. Bit of an upset, I'd say. Start with you, Stuart.
I'm going against the grain on this one. I should think everybody else will be going for overs, but I'm going to go for under 2.5. I think Mourinho will not be happy with the way his team defended in the last game, and I should think that's what they'll have been working on this week. They're going to be playing some younger players, and I think it's time for them to show that they can defend as well as attack. And right now, they haven't done either particularly well. So under 2.5 for me.
All right. What about you, Jason Mills?
Yeah, I'm going to surprise Stu here and agree with him and go under. Yeah, basically Chelsea don't score many at home, and Sunderland have, showed their good defensive qualities against Arsenal. So, a couple of stats: there's been under 2.5 goals scored in 12 of Sunderland's last 15 games, under 2.5 goals scored in 10 of Chelsea's last 11 home games. So, the signs are pointing to under, and I can see this just being a low-scoring match. So under for me.
Under. Well, you'll like the odds of that one, but Alex, what are you going for?
I'm going with the over. Chelsea will officially receive the Premier League trophy regardless of the results against Sunderland. Sunderland is without the stress of the relegation, so I think that they will spoil the party of Chelsea with a goal put it in the net of Chelsea. I think that Chelsea will win after all. This is why I'm going for the over 2.5.
I'm going to go for the over as well, actually. I know Sunderland haven't been sort of high on scoring. They failed to score, obviously, against Arsenal, also to Leicester City. But they did get 2 goals against Everton there. I'm going for over and both teams to score. I like both of those bets. Chelsea win as well. Chelsea have the shortest odds to win, 1.33, very low. The over is 1.65 and the under is 2.2. All right, that brings us to Crystal Palace versus Swansea. Good odds on the winners market if that's what you're going to play, but we're going to start with you, Jason.
I couldn't really find much to talk about this match, really, to be honest with you. It's one of those dead rubber matches. I couldn't find much for either side to play for. They're both free scoring teams. I think this is going to be an open match. They're going to, the best they can do is sort of try to make it an entertaining match for the crowd. So I think it's going to be sort of free flowing, end to end, goals going in. So it's going to be over.
Okay, you're going for the over, Stuart?
Yeah, I'm Much same as Jason, really. I think this is going to be quite an entertaining game. I think it'll probably end in a draw. That's the tip I went for the video we did earlier in the week. And I think it'll be quite a high scoring one as well. So 2-all draw would be very entertaining, especially for those that are going to be in the stadium watching it. So I don't think this is going to be on telly anywhere. So over 2.5 for me.
Over 2.5. Alex?
I'm going with the flow here. I'm going with the over. Also, Crystal Palace with Alan Pardew. Also, Swansea with their manager. I don't remember his name right now.
Gary Monk.
Yeah, exactly. Monk, Mr. Monk, had the incredible season, and I think that this match will be really open, and both teams will score. So the best tip from this one is both teams to score in the over 2.5. So this is why we will expect an over. I'm not going to the winners market right here, but I think that we'll see an over.
All right, you're going with the over. I'm going to go with the flow as well. I'm going with the over 2.5 goals. Obviously, Crystal Palace come from that 3-1 Liverpool win, and Swans have scored in their last 5 matches. Both teams can score, both teams concede. I think it's going to be a very open match. And Alex, I like your tip there as well. Both teams to score and the over 2.5 there. Just increase your odds a bit. Next, we move to Everton versus Tottenham. Quite an interesting match. Stuart, what's your thoughts on this?
Last game of the season. Everton slightly depleted. They've got Aaron Lennon missing. Tottenham could potentially get 5th place. Yeah, come on. Tottenham, something like 83% of their games, their away games this season, have finished over 2.5 goals. This will be another one. I'm fairly sure on that. So over 2.5 for me.
Over 2.5. And do you think they can end up 5th?
Nah, I think they'll probably just miss out.
That's the spirit.
6th will be fine.
That's the spirit. I think they could do it, but let's see. Jason?
Yeah, I think they could get 5th place as well, personally. But yeah, no, similar logic to Stu there, but I'm actually going to go under. I think Tottenham are going to want to keep a tight defence. They're going to want to try and win this to try and grab that 5th place. Everton are at home. They're obviously playing better lately. They ain't going to make it easy. But I've just got a feeling this is just going to be one of those tight matches where they sort of cancel each other out a bit, and it's just going to be low scoring. So, under really.
All right, so you're going for the under, Alex?
I'm with Stuart on this one with the over, but me only that I will play also Tottenham's win. I think that if it was only on their hand, they will be on 5th place at the end of the season. But Liverpool has to do also a bad game, so I don't think that it will happen like that. So they will stay on 6th. But also Everton will score in this one. So with the over 2.5 and Tottenham to win at an odd of 4.5.
Is somebody typing? I can hear a noise.
It's not me.
It's like a clicking noise. Okay, so you're going to go for, what did you say, Alex?
I'm going for the over 2.5, and I will combine it also with Tottenham's win.
All right, nice one. I think I'm just going to go for the over. I'm just going to. I could see it going either way, but I think both teams are going to score. I like the Tottenham win and the over 2.5 goals, and that's 1.62. The under is 2.2. Hull versus Manchester United. We're going to start with you, Jason.
This one's an under for me. Hull have to win this, don't they? That's the only chance they've got for survival. They then have to rely on Newcastle, but. Hull have to win, so I can see they're going to do all that they can to not let Manchester United score. Maybe sort of get a goal for themselves if they possibly can. I can't see them getting more than one. Man United, they're just not scoring many, are they? They only scored 3 goals in the last 5 games, so I can't see them scoring many, and I can't see Hull wanting to let any in. So this is under for me.
Yeah, that's kind of what I put as well here on my notes. But Stuart, what are you going for?
Well, the idea of anyone relying on Newcastle to do anything right now is quite amusing. It's almost as good as a comment about Tottenham and a tight defence. It's like these things do not go together at all. I'm with Jason. I do think it's going to be an under 2.5 goals game. I think Hull are going to lose. I don't think there's going to be any sympathy for Steve Bruce, and I wouldn't be surprised to see a 1-0 or 2-0 Manchester United win.
Yeah, Alex.
I think that Hull can score also, even though my main bet is United to win the match. I think that Hull can score also because they need to attack. I know that it's crazy to stay on the hand of Newcastle, but they have a chance. You know, they will play their chance. They will fight for the 3 points. They will not take them, but they will score at least one goal. I'm going with the over 2.5.
Okay, no, I'm going to stick with the under on this one. I don't think Hull are going to make it easy for Manchester United. They do need the win. I think they'll be playing for the win, but I'm not confident they can score. So that's why I'm going for the under, because I see a 1 or a 2-0 from Manchester United. The over is 1.8 and the under is 2. Now this is I'm looking forward to hearing what you guys say about this one. Leicester versus QPR. We previewed this, Stuart and myself, so I'm quite interested to hear what you guys think. I'm going to start with you, Alex.
We previewed that also together yesterday. I think that I'm very impressed with the Leicester season, and I'm really impressed that they survived the relegation. From the other side, QPR is on the last place, already relegated, so they don't have what to play for this match. I think it will be a really open match, and we will assist at a nice goodbye for the Leicester fans with a good entertainment match. And I think that the over 2.5 for me in this one.
Oh, okay, you'll go for the over. Jason?
Similar reasons, but I'm going to go under. QPR are down, Leicester are safe. QPR won the reverse fixture, didn't they? I think it was 3-2. They won that way back at the sort of start of the season. Leicester are going to sort of want to finish on a high note. They're all going to want to get revenge. I can't see QPR scoring. I can't see Leicester getting 3, so that's my logic, and I'm going to point to an under.
Yeah, I'm 100% with you, but I know what Stuart's going for. Go on, Stuart.
Yeah, same as I said in the video, over 2.5. QPR have scored 10 goals and conceded 17 in their last 6 away matches. Leicester have scored 10 and conceded 4 in their last 6 home matches. QPR have only managed to keep 6 clean sheets all season, so I don't think there's much chance of them keeping a clean sheet in this one. End of the season, not much to play for. QPR already down. I think all they can do is fight for pride. Hopefully they don't get that bottom spot. There's going to be an awful lot of changeover in the summer because there's a lot of players leaving, and now they've just confirmed Chris Ramsey as their new head coach for the next 3 years. Good luck to him. I'm going for over 2.5.
Okay, I'm going for the under 2.5. I just can't see QPR scoring, although they do come from the 2-1 Newcastle win, but Newcastle aren't doing so great either. Yeah, I think the question would have to be whether, if you're confident enough that Newcastle can score 3 on their own, then I would definitely go for the over. I'm just not confident enough, and the value for 2.35 for the under is a pretty good bet, I think, if it comes in. And the over is 1.57, so it's very, very low, but not low enough for some. Okay, so next is Manchester City versus Southampton. I think this match could go either way, actually, so I'd be interested to hear what you guys think. Going to start with you, Stuart.
Well, this was one of my bigger bets during earlier on in the week, and I'm sticking with it. Under 2.5 goals. Fairly big odds you can get on that. I know that the last match finished 3-0 to Manchester City, but Man City, there are times they just look like they're lacking a little bit of spark. And Southampton, they've got a solid defence. Wanyama's going to be crucial for them. Schneiderlin has a chance of playing. I don't think he will, but if he does, he will also have an effect. So under 2.5 for me.
Under 2.5. Okay, Alex?
Very easy over 2.5. Easy, maybe also over 3.5.
Okay.
I don't have any reason.
Do you have reasons?
I know
it's your
that
crystal ball.
I have a feeling, yeah. Have the crystal ball for this match.
All
the
right.
statistics also of Stuart's combined with the crystal ball, it gives me this.
I want your crystal ball.
Yeah.
You got your penny.
I do. Yes, I do. It will.
It did.
All right. All right. So, Jason, so we've got 1 for the over, 1 for the under. What are you going for?
Oh, I'm definitely going over in this one. Man City is safe in second place, aren't they? They score well at home. They're going to want to finish with a good win. Southampton do score. I was looking at the both teams to score market. I think it's yeses 1.6 is quite low for both teams to score. So I can see that happening. So yeah, that all points to an over for me.
Yeah, I'm going for the over as well. Both teams scoring. Man City win. I think we're going to see goals from either side. Quite a nice bet if you like the combination bet is the Manchester City and both teams to score. It's odds around 2 or slightly higher. But the over is 1.44 and the under is 2.7. So very nice odds there for Stuart if that bet comes in.
Yeah, but the tip that I gave in the preview, exactly the one that you said, both teams to score on the over 2.5. 1.8 is right now, I think.
Is it 1.8? Yeah, no, that's I like that bet. Yeah, good one, Alex. Okay, Newcastle versus West Ham. Yeah, what to expect from Newcastle? They are favourites to win 1.72. I'm not sure if I'd back them with my own money. We'll start with you, Alex.
We previewed also this one, and I'm very confident that we'll assist at 1-0 final score. I don't know, I have a really good feeling about 1-0 final score. Under 2.5 for sure. So, and I will put 1 penny, €1 for once. I don't know what is. I didn't check the odds for the correct score 1-0, but I don't think that is very high. I think it's the lowest from the correct score odds. You know, I think that Newcastle will win after Hull. No, yeah. I think that they cannot do anything about it. Under 2.5.
Okay, so you're going for the under 2.5, and you do like the Newcastle win. If they do win, that will be what, their first win in 11 matches. Is that right?
Yeah.
10
Last
or 11.
one in front of their fans, home, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Bye, happy end.
Okay. All right, Stuart, what are you going for?
Well, Alex would be very happy with the odds for correct score 1-0. You can get 9.5 at Bet365 for a Newcastle 1-0 win. I think this one's actually going to be a little bit more interesting than that. Sam Allardyce, last game at the club, most likely, and he would love to put the screws to Newcastle and do his best to send them down. I think it's going to be quite an entertaining game. West Ham really got nothing to play for. I'm going to go for over 2.5 goals.
Over 2.5, and Jason Mills.
I'm going under. Newcastle have to win this, don't they? Because if Hull get a surprise win against Man United, a draw won't be good enough for Newcastle because Hull have got a better goal difference. So Newcastle are going to be going out to win this. West Ham aren't going to make it easy, but neither of these two sides score very well. Many lately at all. So, it's a really close match to call, but I'm just leaning towards under.
Okay, I think I'm going to go for the over on this one. The reason being is that I think, well, Newcastle, whatever we can say about them, they have scored in 4 of the last 5 matches. West Ham have only scored twice, but then I don't think Newcastle's defence is that great. So I think you mash those things together. I think we're going to see the over 2.5 goals. Obviously, last head-to-head only ended in 1-0, but I think we're going to see goals this time, especially as it's the last match of the season for these guys. All right. Oh, the over is 1.65 and the under is 2.2. Final match of Sunday is Stoke versus Liverpool. Must win for Liverpool. Can they do it? I don't know. They're priced 2.15 to win. We'll start with you, Alex.
Yeah, this is my main bet on the previous that we've done. One of my main bets, Liverpool to win. I think that they will win it. I don't think that Stoke has something to push for, and Liverpool will dominate the game. I think that Stoke will score also. I think the correct score 2-1, 3-1 for Liverpool final time. This is like that. It will be this match.
Okay, so you're going to go for the over.
Yeah.
Okay, Jason.
I'm going for under. Liverpool need to win this to ensure 5th place, don't they? The trouble is they've only just got 1 win from their last 5 games. They're not, they're not finishing brilliantly. Stoke are ending quite strongly. Stoke aren't playing badly at all. They've just lost 1 in their last 6 games. I can see this being, Liverpool are going to go out to get a win. Stoke are going to just try and battle and keep them at bay. I can see it's been a very tight match, ultimately ending in an under.
Ending in an under, Stuart.
Well, last time out, it was 1-0 to Liverpool. I think we may see it go around the other way. I think there's a chance that Stoke could get a win in this one. People say they haven't got anything to play for, but they are still looking to set a new highest records point total. So I think Stoke potentially get the win. Tottenham with a chance of 5th place. That'd be lovely, wouldn't it? So I'm going to go for under 2.5. And I don't think it's going to be a brilliant game either, but under 2.5.
Under 2.5, okay, yeah. Well, yeah. Last head-to-head was 1-0 to Liverpool, but time before that was 5-3 to Liverpool. So I'm to be honest, I'm really on the fence on this one. I don't know. I'm going to go for the over. I think. Just because I think both teams scoring, I'd like to see a winner in this one. The over is 1.8 and the under is 2.
So over for you?
Over for me, yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is. I'm expecting goals. So there we have it. That rounds off then our preview. We do have, if you guys are interested, we're going to do a group chat about both the Champions League and Europa League matches. Just a sort of a chat of which teams we think are stronger, looking at the squad and things like that, which will end near the time. You guys would love to have you on, so let me know about that. But best of luck with your tips this week.
Thank you,
Thank
and
you.
I think that I think that the person who will win this one will be the best because it's the last one from the season, you know.
Oh, right. It's winner stays on, is it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Who laughs at the end laughs better.
All right, guys. Well, listen, thank you very much. Have a great weekend, and hopefully see you soon.
All right.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for the invitation, Ant.